My name is Charles Corn, and I'm soon be 76 years old. I was in the United States Army from 1967 to 1969, and I spent my time overseas in Korea on a nuclear missile site. And it was during that period of time that I was exposed to Agent Orange. That is the reason why I applied to the Veterans Administration to see if I could get disability from them, which I did. The problem was that uh, the Veterans Administration had only admitted to having used Agent Orange in Vietnam and some on the DMZ in Korea, nowhere else. And I was having to try to prove that they actually had used it down further south into the country, and they were kind of reluctant to go that far. They had the resources and the knowledge of how to go into investigating my claim as to having that uh, been down south and with the use of Agent Orange. They were able to get hold of a military investigator to go through the files and verify my story about what had happened and the use of the Agent Orange. And they were able to contact our battery driver who actually had brought the 55-gallon drum of Agent Orange. So they had all the resources necessary that I could not get to, or it would have taken me a long, long time to get to. And they backed up everything that I was able to say. They went out and did the footwork. Do it right now. From when I started, it was several years to get just a minimum amount, but I had actually filed under having diabetes. I have diabetes, and I had filed that. And in the first maybe 5 or 6 years, I was able to get a small percentage for the diabetes. But then my health continued to deteriorate where I had chronic kidney disease, stage 3 now, and I also have now a uh, myelofibrosis, which is cancer of the bone marrow, and that was a result of the Agent Orange exposure too. And Hill and Ponton, Matthew Hill and his crew were fantastic in going, and they were able to uh, prove the cancer was on the list and being treated with chemotherapy, and they got me up to 100% disability, for which I am eternally grateful to them. Matthew Hill and his staff have been wonderful. Stay the course, go, keep going, pushing, especially with Matthew and his crew, Shannon. Every time that I had a question or every time that I had a doubt, I would call up and they would get back with me with the answer. They were always right there with me, and I appreciated that so much. And one of the things, as any veteran will tell you, especially from that time period, is that every time I talked to them when they were finished, they always thanked me for my service. That makes a difference.